Well, I was looking around to find something to read when I caught the strange feeling in both of my feet. Everything was normal far as I could see, but it felt like I was stepping on the urchins of the sea. So I hit a quick stretch, hoping that would be the cure. If I stood up like this, I'd probably fall and hit the floor. This was no new feeling, that was for sure. I've been in this predicament a few times before. It started 20 minutes earlier, my stomach had a pain, so I rushed upstairs to go and handle some things. Got a little distracted when my cell phone rang. I hit ignore quick fast, I had other things on the brain. Time was speeding past as I scrolled Facebook. Then my phone died as I gave the time a look. It was at that point I looked for something to read. Should have just stood up then. Yeah, should have indeed.
Does my hair look terrible right now?
You always look terrible.
No, fuck that. It's never true.
Look like somebody hit you with a fucking coffee pot. What is that?
Look like somebody fucked you up with a coffee pot.
Look at me. I look like the Hamburglar. That's a fucking great movie, man.
It is.
It's just too long.
Not
Pineapple
too long.
Express we're speaking about.
I don't think it's too long. I think it's entertaining pretty much all the way throughout.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's just so many parts to it, right? Like once it starts to get to the point where they're like, they got to go get him back and shit. Like
The funniest, it's at its funniest all the way.
Suck on my dick 2 times.
My favorite part is up until they leave the woods and go to Red's house. So like everything up to that point is hilarious. Him fucking witnessing the murder and hitting the cars. Him running back to the house. They're running in the woods and smacking into the trees and shit.
Thug life.
Yeah, that's a good movie. That was way at the end though.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. No, but it's like a 4.5 hour movie. It's like Scorsese directed it. Yo, what's with this? How do you write 4 hours of movie time? Like, how can you just be like, yep, just gonna keep going? Like, how do you? At what point don't you feel like, okay, we could have killed this guy off already, or we could have settled this amicably?
You got to think they were probably high when they were writing it. You know, so you just go.
A lot of fucking
Everything's funny to you,
but
and you write it down.
I mean, I guess if you have like a movie idea, it kind of starts to snowball. But
yeah. Well, plus you usually have like more than one writer, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, different ideas, different collaborative efforts.
Yeah.
I feel like
They come up with like concepts for
somebody's watching me.
They have to come up with concepts for each of the different chapters, and then they have people go and execute them in a way that, like, you know, whatever funny way they can.
Bang, 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 bang. Like that.
Yeah.
Bang them
I
out.
think he has like a Bang Bang TV or some shit like that.
John Witherspoon?
Yeah, or he did. Like, you know, there's like something I saw on YouTube.
He has like his own porno, or he had his own porno channel?
No, I think it was like a funny channel type of thing. Because the last video I saw was him. Well, I didn't watch it yet, but telling why Smokey wasn't in any of the.
I saw that. I wanted to. Are you sure that wasn't on Vlad TV?
I don't know. All I know is I saw the clip for it, and I'm waiting to watch it right now.
I'd like to see it actually. I'm curious.
Yeah.
So are we gonna? Should we just introduce the podcast now? I mean, we have things to speak about.
We do,
but we don't want to get caught up in the moment, and not to introduce the episode that we are currently providing to the masses of hundreds and hundreds of people that are watching.
The hundreds and then tens of people.
To the hundreds!
Welcome back, everybody.
Of people that are watching us.
Welcome back, the hundreds and tens of you. This is the Kiona and Kasson podcast. This is episode number 67. If I'm not mistaken.
Motherfucker. I'm talking about like the people who subscribe.
Yeah.
We are not in the triple digits as far as episodes.
No, but this is 67, correct?
67.
I don't know why I was sitting here thinking, like, was it 67?
I was trying to come up with a clever rhyme to 67, but Stairway to Heaven.
Does anything
67 Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, I see what you're talking about there, because you said 66 pickup sticks.
Yeah, I was trying to come up because I don't. Is there a multiplication table? Is this 67 is like something if you had to divide it, it would become long division. You're like, fuck, how do you divide this? You got a remainder? What is this? Where do you get what is the 2? What is the 2?
So that's a prime number. 67 is what we're saying here. There's nothing.
One in itself.
That's fucked up.
That's some
It's a very
bullshit.
primitive number. Like, how do you get so high up there to not be able to be multiplied by anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's worse, long division or like algebraic equations? Like not the basic ones, like the when you just started to learn.
When you still were able to have a remainder of one.
Right. Well, no, I'm talking about like algebra where it was just like x, like three, like literally three things.
That's what I'm saying. In long division, you still were able to use remainders. Like you didn't have to figure out a perfect number.
Yeah, yeah. You can just like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
But like when you had to bring the number up, you remember that? You're like, what is this? How do I do this?
I don't like this number. Get it the fuck out of here.
Yo, math is so fucking terrible only because it should make sense. I am thoroughly of the mind state that people who teach math, if I don't learn it, it's because of your ass. Like you didn't teach it correctly.
This is true. I mean, it's another language.
Okay,
you know?
all right. There's a caveat to that. I gotta listen. But if I'm listening and I still don't learn, it's your fault.
That's a pretty big caveat. Yeah, if you don't listen.
But if I'm listening and if I don't get anywhere with your fucking instructions, then it's your fault. You just don't know how to talk about math.
But math is just not interesting. You can't make it interesting. After you get to a certain point, you're like, okay.
True,
so
but look, there's a process to
I
everything.
feel like if
right?
I just jab on a keyboard, like math.
But I get frustrated because you're the button masher in Street Fighter and shit. This fucking guy's awesome. Like, no, he's not. Look what he's doing.
It's just a bunch of numbers and letters and signs, you know?
Science.
I mean, I'm pretty good at math to a certain point. But like, there's certain things. Who found out these equations? How did you find out? What the fuck do these mean?
Oh, there's certain things that don't matter. Trigonometry, I'm thoroughly of the mind. It doesn't matter. Trigonometry, if it didn't exist, I don't think would affect anybody. I've never heard anybody once say, that time I learned this in trig really helped me out today.
Yeah, there's not much after like algebra 1, 2 that I've ever needed math for. Like, yeah, multiplication and division.
Algebra? No, dude. I'm
Simple
sorry.
multiplication and division.
Even in real life, when I've had to use algebra, like an algebraic equation, it's never been broken down that way in life. Like, oh, you'll use this every day. No, man, I've never had an X just like in my like pop up in my bank account, and I got to figure out
what does this mean.
what is the value of X? Like, no, it's never occurred, dude. That shit's that's never happened once in my life. I can't even explain to you what trigonometry means. Like, I learned nothing that year to the point where like the teacher, like me and him had this like combative thing going.
We hated each other.
He's like, you should learn. And I was like, this is not like, learn what, dude? Like, learn what? You're making this shit up. This is not a real thing. Only people are guessing and they're getting this shit right. That's the only thing. That's my theory on a lot of that math and trigonometry.
I've memorized 2 acronyms when it comes to math. PEMDAS and FOIL. And PEMDAS is the only thing that I've ever had to use. Like, what goes first? Okay.
Oh, the order of operations?
Yeah, like those are the only 2
How
things.
do you remember the words? Like, see that even beyond that, that's too much for me.
But that's like basic.
If we weren't brothers, we couldn't even be friends at this point. Like, I'd have to just kick you out of my fucking
You got to
house.
know what comes first, multiplication. Or,
I know the order of operations. I just don't remember the fucking word.
That's the only thing that I've like.
What is
really
that word?
retained.
What is that called? An acronym?
I said I have 2 acronyms that I have memorized. Yeah, but
dick. I was just asking. I got 2 acronyms. I remember them from math. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
You don't make a great case when you try to tell everybody on the show over and over again, I'm not this.
I bet you if we ran a poll to the hundreds of
and
people,
tens
of people that subscribe to our channel, that most of them would not be able to say, oh, I remember right off the top of the dome exactly what the fuck the acronym is for the order of operations. I'm sure
you would.
Many people would be able to tell you the order of operations, but
I guarantee you everybody, if not like 4/5 of the people who are watch or maybe just are subscribed.
4/5. Where'd you get that fucking equation? It's not even not even like a thing.
There's 125. You can split that by 25. That's 5. You split it by 125.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Dude, listen. Go teach a fucking math class or some shit, dick. The only math
I'm confident that I can teach third graders math.
Dude, I'm confident you can teach third graders anything because, listen, it doesn't matter what you teach them. It don't got to be right. You can teach them literally anything, and third graders will be like, oh, that makes sense because you're fucking still, like, really not very smart at third. I don't want to say that third graders are stupid, but...
I mean, they are.
Not stupid, but when your mind is malleable still, right? Like where it can be more, like there's just so much things. That's why, like, if you have a fucked up childhood, like it shows. Like, and I don't even mean to make a joke about that, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, when you have a mind that's malleable and you can like be told anything and just believe it at some point, like, dude, I'd probably be a terrible teacher. That's why I'd only do gym. Yeah. I'd really only be gym. We had a gym teacher. Do you remember Mr. Francis?
Yeah.
So we went to this. We went to a grammar school. I believe we've said it already. Walt Disney Magnet School, right? And magnet schools are you get bussed in, right, from all around the city. So they take in. It's such a diverse place. But regardless of that, we had Mr. Francis who fit exactly in the years that we had him. For a gym teacher, like his personality was exactly the years maybe not. Maybe he was just a little bit too 70s and 90s at the same time. But like he would walk in with these I always remember him some sort of blue, like a blue tracksuit, but like the windbreaker that goes whenever you walk. But he had it like perfectly. It was basically almost tailored windbreakers, right? So like, you know, he would get them. They weren't never baggy, no nothing. Like, and in the 90s, shit was baggy, but his shit would be like perfect. This motherfucker had low fade, so you know, like, and was pretty skinny, but walked. He was a hooper, you could tell because the way he walked. But what I'm getting to is Mr. Francis would walk around with this Adam's apple bouncing everywhere, right? You motherfuckers, listen, we ain't got to do shit today.
So I still get paid.
I'm going to get paid regardless. We could just sit here and do nothing. I don't give a fuck. And like, you would just be like, can he say that to us? But like, Mr. Francis was truly a cool teacher because he always wanted, like, he was just looking for you to do like better, right?
Yeah.
But
he just didn't know how to express it like a human being.
Yeah, he expressed it like really abrasively. Yeah. You know, but sometimes, we were all city kids, like a lot of just inner city kids. So like, you had to scream at us to get through to us.
This is true. Nobody was really.
Oh man, but that's probably the type of gym teacher I would be. Long story, short story, longer, less probably. Long, but maybe a little shorter than it would have been if I would have kept going.
Man, this is why we need a timer so I can be like, what time in the video is this?
Time marker.
It would make my life a lot easier.
That's your job. If you have to, you can mark. Oh, that's right. You could. Oh, sorry, that sucks to be you.
It's all good. You know what? Actually, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, you know how many times I've done that in life? Actually, never mind. It doesn't matter. But most of the time it mattered. I was just too lazy to say it again. Like, you know what? Just go.
just get skedaddle. Move.
Would you just be gone?
Yeah, I guess I get that.
Wanna be gone. Remember that from Space Jam?
Yeah.
You ain't Charles Barkley. You just a wannabe who look like him.
Like, can I play with y'all?
It must have been so hilarious to play an NBA player who had no skill.
Yeah.
Like, as an NBA player.
It's real funny that they put Chuck in that spot. That's like the perfect position that he could have played in that movie.
Chuck is, hey, you know what? Chuck, Ernie, Kenny, and Shaq have probably the best job on TV.
Yeah.
By far. They get to speak about basketball sometimes. But most of the time, they just talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've been watching clips lately, like, so, and they're like so close, man. I love it that they have such a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Because Shaq's sister just passed away. Condolences to that family.
Yeah.
And like they were so like, affected by it, you can tell. But then like a week later, he comes back and like him and Charles are wrestling. They're like truly brothers, man. It's so fucking dope.
Yeah, it's definitely cool, man. But yeah, shout out to him and his family. That's fucked up. Didn't realize that happened.
What if that's happened?
What do you mean?
Like, what if there's been like Monstars, right? Like,
somebody kidnapped Jordan. This is based on true events.
If I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high.
They pulled him through the golf hole.
Yo, the best part is Wayne Knight, his character, because he's his agent and he just disappears through the hole. And like for the whole time, they're like, "Where the fuck is dude at?" He was like, and he just, man, he was suffering that whole movie. It was hilarious.
Yeah, he really was. He dug his way down there, like. He was like, "How the fuck do I get down here?" And he literally pulled out a shovel.
At the end of in the middle of the night, he's shoveling away and shit. But like, okay, so what if that's really happened, right? So the Monstars exist, right? We got to acknowledge this type of universe.
Yeah.
So the Monstars exist, right? We don't know it, but they have a basketball league full of like dope basketball aliens.
There's a Looney Tune universe somewhere.
Yo, one, don't joke, because I would love for that to be the case.
I mean, me too. Don't
Dude,
lie.
how dope would it be if like Elmer Fudd and fucking Bugs Bunny are running around in some universe at the same time we're doing this, and he's like, "I gotta get me a widow wabbit," and fucking like Bugs Bunny's like, "I'm gonna fucking knock this redneck the fuck out." Watch. He's just like, dude, Elmer Fudd was the most like unsuccessful hunter of all fucking time. Even when he killed him, he didn't kill him. How fucking frustrating would that be? It's like true. Jason.
I feel like he never ate.
Who?
Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, because if that's what he relied on for sustenance, that dude should have died a really quick death. Like that series would have been short as fuck.
Yeah, agreed. So we're saying that the Monstars came and stole the NBA's talent.
They exist. But no, I'm saying, like, what if it happened, right? But they didn't go to an NBA player. Like, oh, we don't want that static, right? So, like, maybe aliens, besides their technology, are kind of, like, vulnerable like humans, right? Right. So they're like, nah, man. Like, what if they want to play us one-on-one, right? And they will make us out. They will be their slaves. Like, they don't want that. So what happened is, like, they said, okay, fuck that. We won't go to them, but we'll go to, like, let's go to, like, college players who got a lot of promise, but, like, nobody really knows about. But, like, the skill that they have, right, is better than, like, 90% of the people on our planet full of Monstars.
So those are all the people who went undrafted?
So if they're not stars, are they just Mons? Mon? Planet full of Mon?
Well, I think that
Bombaclat Mon.
the idea is that they're monsters. And
a bunch of Mons like Drake. But either way, what if that's happened, right? And then like the guy's like, dude, I used to have talent, I promise you. Like
I don't know what happened. I just lost it.
I woke up and I was gone. Like, what if that's happened, man? Like
I felt it leave my body.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, you know how like all the technology that was in like the Avengers, the first Avengers, started coming up out of nowhere. Like, there's the idea of Monstars doesn't just come out of nowhere. Somebody created this with like the notion that it may exist.
I always assumed that we.
I'm just giving
some
you
foreshadowing.
This is just talk. I don't believe that this really happened.
I always thought that maybe there was some foreshadowing in certain movies about technology changes. Like
I believe that's truly the case sometimes.
And I think maybe it's because people see these things in movies and they're like, dude, I can fucking create that shit. Like, you know?
No, I think it's actually like I believe that a lot of this technology is we have a lot of the shit that so the stuff that we've gotten, I think, has been in existence longer than we were privy to it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And they're just giving it to us. Yeah. I don't know.
Of course, because there's like time for patents and there's like all
R&D
a bunch
and
of red
shit.
tape and shit like that. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't know. Do you think that there's like? Do you think we got like alien technology? Also, here's my thing. I have a theory that humans got to be aliens, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say too just now. Like,
So maybe the ones that are in the know have all the technology, right? It's all there. They all right. This was released at a time frame. Of
They're
this.
the bloodlines that were passed down pretty much.
Like directly associated with like the firsts.
Yeah.
We're the firsts. That's what we should really call things, right? Like you were the first year, you're the firsts.
Yeah,
we're the
true.
seconds.
Yeah.
And nobody wants
I'm pretty sure
seconds.
I'm pretty sure there's been some kind of like study about this. About like potential that humans landed on Earth.
We ain't land on Earth. Earth landed on us.
But
that's probably not a good thing.
But was that true though? Is the question.
That Earth landed on us?
Yes. Or that we landed
How would
on
Earth?
Earth?
No. Well, I don't know. See, once we get into this conversation, I think we have to just start our own like weird podcast disassociated with this one because this is just too goofy to talk about this kind of like conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not even a conspiracy theorist.
No, but I do believe that some things aren't just a conspiracy.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So,
But,
what do we got to talk about?
yeah, we should probably talk about something, huh?
Did I ask you what you did this weekend? I meant to ask you that. We were supposed to hang out yesterday, but we our nights were, when you're in a relationship, you got to go places that, like both of you amicably want to go to.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Right?
true. You have.
Also, I
fireworks.
believe Vivi would have been down to go to Ashraf's too had we RSVP'd for that as well. It's just the first thing you are, and I wasn't aware because I don't like pay attention to a lot of stuff. So,
Yeah, but shout out to Ashraf. Happy birthday to him.
happy birthday, AJ. Even though I've always called you Ashraf because I don't know
Or
where the J is.
the lesser known ashtray.
I don't know where the J comes from. So
I don't know either. I'm not sure.
just added the J.
I
to
think
your
it's just
name.
like his suburban friends changed his name to that. at
Hey
one point.
Jay. Wait, but what's J mean? Like, what the fuck can J mean? He's not a junior.
Yeah, he's not.
We know his middle name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey Ashraf, man, you don't watch because you're probably not one of the hundreds
And
and
tens.
tens of fans that we have. Actually, it doesn't seem like we have 125 fans because we've only been getting so many views.
Maybe I attribute it to some people watch every other week.
That may be the case. We don't care about the views. It's just interesting to see, like, I've never really actively, like, when I'm going to unsubscribe to a channel because, like, I was just like, all right, well, it's there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just more of a hassle to unsubscribe.
Plus, I really just go through the feed and see any interesting things. And once I click on like some video that I think I'm going to like, it just snowballs.
Dude,
So it's like,
I'm subscribed to so many channels on the YouTube that I've only watched one good video off of. I'm like, fuck it.
yeah.
You know?
Are you going to get Disney Plus?
No.
I got it already.
You got Disney Plus already?
Yeah, you know why?
How many passwords you get?
I don't
Or
know.
how many TV? Because I want your password.
You know what? Listen, the reason why I
I don't
got
care.
it,
You guys have fed off my Netflix for years.
I got it because
mine now. My
Netflix
turn.
was like $12.99 or something like that.
My
right?
turn to shine.
So-
oh, you cancanceled Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Netflix is like $12.99.
Okay, you can have my Netflix if I can have your.
That's a deal.
right.
Yeah. But Disney Plus is $6.99, and if you want, you can get Hulu and ESPN Plus for a package of $12.99 with that.
Oh, so I get ESPN Plus with it?
You get ESPN Plus, Hulu. Well, no. I haven't subscribed for that package yet. That's $12.99. Right now, I have
Take a
$6.99.
fucking high five.
No, it's
back.
too late. No.
That energy straight out the fucking
Here's what
air
sold me.
with it.
They have every episode of The Simpsons.
I saw that, but don't they have that on Hulu? Or did they take
I
that
don't
off
have
now
Hulu.
that Disney's got their own thingy thing?
Probably.
What's the best
they're all
Disney
related,
movie of
like-
all time? I think we've talked about this, but why not?
It's a tough question.
This is a difficult
loaded
question.
ass question.
It's fucked up. It's not really one that you can answer because you got to think about it in eras. But
Yeah.
one of my favorites of all time is just going to be a Goofy movie,
Yeah, I would. 100%
which I
do that.
would. Oh, they got it on there. Oh man,
They have
we're
it.
definitely downloading that before you get back to you leave this place. Because when I get home tonight,
They
Tonight.
also have
Some
Cool
of the songs-
Runnings. I came across.
Cool Runnings is on there.
Yeah.
Oh, but that is a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
It was,
I forgot what he says right there. It's bobsled time.
Yeah, A great movie.
Sanka, you dead man?
Oh, and then the other thing that told me was they have every episode of Boy Meets World on there.
That's on Hulu, but I've only gotten through like 6 episodes.
I watched like 4 the other night.
I'm fearful of when I get to the point where Topanga becomes hot. Then I'm just going to be sitting there watching it like, oh man, she's getting hotter and hotter. She just keeps getting hotter. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, but even her weird stage, like it's a hilarious time. And
it's a really good show.
Yeah.
I can't remember dude's name. I think it's Friedel though. The brother. Eric?
Yeah. Will Friedle?
Will Friedle. There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Something like that.
Oh yeah. Bow, bow.
What the fuck were we talking about? How did we
Not
get there?
one fucking thing, my friend.
Oh, we got there from what we were doing this weekend.
Hello, darkness, my
And then-
old friend.
I don't know.
I'm coming to speak with you again. You got a fucking dart in your neck. Oh, he fucking kissed me.
Did he kick him back into the water?
He kicked him right back in the water. The fucking dart was still in his neck and shit. He's like, oh. Dude, what's that guy's name? Sean William Scott or
Yeah.
whatever? Dude, that guy is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a great movie.
You fucking kissed me.
Old school for those of you who don't know.
He shot that dart in his neck. He was like, yes.
That is awesome.
That's such a good fucking movie. Old
It
School's
is.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Opposite shout out to Glenn.
Opposite shout out to Glenn. You know what I thought about the other day? Is that it's so fucking hilarious. We're still doing that.
Yeah.
I think Glenn stopped being our friend like 30 episodes
I
ago.
haven't heard from Glenn in fucking months. I don't even know. But yeah. It's been yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's say hypothetically, right?
Hypothetically,
in a world
of
where
course.
where height
What if this happened to you?
in a world where your height
What
has
would
an
you
opposite
want
effect.
me to do?
See, you can't start the conversation.
Now,
with this guy.
what if I broke? I'm sorry, it's Life Jennings. Hey, yo.
His
You
new
just
album
flipped
was
on
weird.
this CD player.
His new album.
I
is
just
not
want
the
to
best.
inform you that when you got somebody good, you hold on to them. Pick Up Kid's a dope track. That whole album's dope, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've spoken about life probably before.
Yeah, I'm sure we did.
Yeah, buddy. All right, go
Um,
ahead and talk to you. Ask me what you're going to ask me.
In a world where height has the opposite effect that it does right now.
Continue.
In a world where it has the opposite effect, let's say for every inch shorter you were,
Right.
you had the possibility of netting another, or a guarantee of netting another 10 grand every year.
It'd be a world full of like little Super Mario before he eats the mushrooms. Just a whole bunch of Mario and Luigi babies running around.
That's so you're talking about 100 grand a year for every foot
Dude,
shorter
no.
you are.
For every foot shorter?
For every foot shorter. Well,
That's
less
not
than- a little
enough.
less than a foot.
That's not enough.
I'm just saying, in a world where
So
every
basketball
inch
players don't
shorter-
exist?
They do.
So what do they get paid?
I mean, I don't know. Like they get paid less, I guess. I
So
don't know.
we want children to play basketball instead of grown men? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I told you it has the opposite effect. You got midget leagues. You don't have giant leagues. Like
Is that PC?
I don't know,
What's the term?
short people, small people. Are we talking about
Like,
the
I
midgets
mean,
or the giants?
we're being we're being. I'm being serious here. Like, what do you call the small people? I don't want to be like mean about it. I just don't know.
no. But I mean,
I think there's like two definitions, like dwarf and
those are the technical terms.
Like, yeah,
but I think
there's two different.
little people is.
But
what
there's
they
a
want.
cutoff, I believe, in terms of height. Like if you're this height, you're this. If you're not, you're that.
Like an elf amongst dwarves.
Go ahead. That's your question?
Yeah. So how short would you be willing to go?
Not very. Dude, I'd still feel like I refuse a world like that.
Okay, so
that is not a world I want to live in.
That's not the question. It's not would you like this world to exist? Because obviously it's not. So you are at just about 6 foot. How short would you be willing to go? And if you're not willing to,
go?
What's the number per year that you would have to go down?
All the way to the flow? How low can you go?
He thinks this is
can you bring it to the top?
This is an answering never hosts stop. Questions podcast. Is what this is.
I was at a damn quince yesterday, and I'm going to a wedding today. I guarantee I hear that again.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so I was talking to Vivi, right? And I was like, listen, no matter how much we cancel R. Kelly, right? He ain't going to be canceled at my wedding reception. I'm pretty sure of it. Like, how could you not play some of the shit that there's no replacement for half of the songs he's put into the cycle of partiness.
Yeah, and not only partiness, but like he makes like good like step-in songs for weddings and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to go back and like find somebody to make all that music again. Like, I get it. I'm not gonna go. You're not gonna see me riding around bumping R. Kelly or nothing like that, right? Like step, side to side while I'm driving the car. Things like fucking swerving the windshield. But yeah, I don't know.
There's certain songs like Go Getta, you know, him and Jeezy. I'm still gonna listen to that. You know?
I didn't even think about that. Like I can avoid that. I'm talking about like the party records and shit. But anyway, what were you asking before I rudely interrupted with my whoa.
Yeah, so it was if $10,000 a year extra for each inch that you were shorter doesn't rub you the right way, what has to be the number? Pause. Let me go back. Pause that.
There is not a number you can give me. Only because this type of world does not exist, and I will fight it till the death.
This is a hypothetical world. Give a hypothetical
no, because
answer.
I've all my life lived in that range of
son of a bitch.
I've lived in that range where, hey, you know, if I was like 5 inches taller, I'd be like, you know, maybe in contention to be some sort of athlete, right? Nope, can't do it, right?
Let's say that's an automatic.
Wait. You are not letting me finish, and I want to finish because they're 5 inches shorter, and I get a smaller shoe, meaning I could probably pay less at the shoe store.
So what you're saying is 5 inches shorter?
No, I'm just saying for the fact that I would like to pay less for shoes.
Let's say that money is guaranteed without you even having to work for it every year. So let's say
you just get paid $10,000 for being short.
Yeah, every inch shorter from
so
where you are.
So I get to just chill at the crib and make like $100,000 a year. Wait, where's from what height?
From where you're at right now.
Oh man, that's a fucked up question. I don't know. Can we go back to Disney Plus? No, I don't know. That's interesting, man.
I mean, at this point in your life, you'll never be an NBA star.
No, that's not going to happen anytime soon.
It's too late.
Yep.
So like, you know, what does your height stop you from being able to do if you're too short?
I just like being places where like
you could see over the crowd's heads.
You know, I like when you go be around people that you know that are like short and shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get that's how it feels to be like 6'6", and I'm like, oh man, this is dope. So like, I don't want to give that up. Like, there's real dope things about feeling like a little taller than everybody. Like,
yeah, like
I feel like I could see above the crowd. Like, oh man, look over there. I see that before all these people in front of me see it. Like, not that that's like a benefit and probably 99% of things.
Plus,
but what if something's coming and I got to run the other way? And I see it. I'm like, oh, look, everybody run. They won't run because they don't see it. But I get to like maneuver through the crowd and shit, you know?
So
that's me like moving people's heads.
What if it's a foggy day?
And they get to see your stuff under me.
And you just can't see as far, you know?
This is the only automobile I can afford. Hey, everybody. It's the kid that laughs at everybody. Let's point and laugh at him. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Simpsons
it's going to be
reference.
great that the Simpsons are at my fingertips right now.
This is the only automobile I can afford. It was like...
Stop it. Stop laughing at me.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, but I seriously need your Disney Plus thing. I'm not playing around. Like, don't leave without giving me at least writing that shit down. Like, I feel like I want you to write it down now so we don't forget that.
I'm not writing it down right now.
I want to watch like Toy Story today.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Toy Story 4 on there?
No.
What?
No. And you know what? Hey, I bet you 1,000% David McConnell, our MIA co-host right now,
Dave, where you at, man?
he is going to love
We would
Disney
like
Plus.
you to come back.
There's a whole fucking like area for nothing but Star Wars. So him and all his
Yay.
Jedis can go and do that thing.
Yo, Dave, go ahead and submerge yourself in some fucking Jedi. Pause.
So if you own like the beach property, right? Do you own like the sand and the water?
You can't own the water. God owns the water.
What if there's a hot girl on the beach?
She can sue me. We don't talk about anything anymore.
Yo, well listen, Super Troopers references are always going to be just perfectly fine.
So they don't have the new Toy Story?
They don't.
Why would they?
But they're
Why,
like
but why
they
not?
wanted to
I can
roll
get
it
it
out.
at Redbox.
They wanted to roll it out. In January is going to be like
Roll it
a
out.
bunch of shit. Yeah, they wanted to like roll out the platform. So in January they're going to be releasing like a bunch of other shit.
That term doesn't seem to suit digital age.
Roll out.
No, but like, what are you rolling out? It's digital. You
That.
should like say you're sending it out, or you're like beaming it out, or I don't know, just something that makes sense.
They didn't
You
say
can't
roll out.
any-
I
you
said
can't
roll
roll
out.
shit out in this age. You roll it out where nobody's gonna come.
If you build it, they will come.
No, not anymore.
Who are these people who are going to come to a cornfield?
To a fucking cornfield. I know you don't expect me to sell no peanuts out this bitch. She was like, "It's got some big ass titties, dog."
What titties? What?
Oh,
Man. Okay, we should probably stop quoting all these movies. Unless it's making people want to go and see these movies.
I'm gonna watch every one of these this week.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I have no idea where the fuck my Friday disc is.
Do they have Space Jam on there?
Didn't look yet. Didn't think about it.
What? That's the second most shocking thing about the fact that what we've been talking about Disney Plus. The fact they don't have Toy Story 4, and I can literally go to Redbox, right?
Yeah.
And go get that bitch for $2. I'm gonna do that today. They're about to lose out. Luckily, I don't pay for this shit. You do.
No, see, I'm gonna watch all of them in succession.
What? The two youths.
Once number 4 comes out on there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You want to talk about Melo going to Portland at all?
I believe that this is just a way for him to have a good farewell tour.
I don't know that that's true. I think if he performs well, he'll stick around.
I really just think it's a good way for him to be able to have closure in the league.
But Portland is a contender. Like, why would they sign somebody who is a questionable?
Because Melo is a defensive. I don't know. To answer that question, I have no clue. I don't know what
defensive
they're thinking.
liability is not very defensive at all. We're talking about.
I'm with you. I agree. I don't know that.
And if
I
the
don't-
reason that he's been like struggling, most of his struggles have been on offense, right? And that's what he's known for.
No, his struggles have been on defense.
His
I was
struggles have been
watching-
on defense forever.
I was
but
watching something to say that they were saying that as soon as he was relieved at in Houston,
Yeah.
that their defensive efforts went up. Same thing in OKC. So
But that's always been the case with him. He's never been like a defensive
right.
player.
But at this point in his life, he's not so old, but his body's so weathered at this point.
But his big problem has been that he has not been able to get anything going. Like he's supposed to be putting up 26,
I understand.
27 points a game.
I think you'll get more close to like 15 to 17 from him, but I think also that chances are. But what I'm getting at is that he's not able to. He's not able to. At this age, I don't think he's going to be able to step up his defensive effort. Also, I just realized we didn't have any lights on.
That's true. It's okay.
All right. Hey, guys.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah, might be a little bit darker this week, but we'll see what I can work out in editing.
Editing
that. Yeah, I don't know. So
it don't look too bad.
I think he might. It like I don't want to say it was the systems because OKC he should have been good. That should have worked well, but we've seen tripods not working very well in OKC.
Do you think it's is it Melo? Is the question.
Houston, I also partially attributed to fucking Chris Paul because he doesn't have a good relationship with Harden. You know, like Chris Paul has always been somebody that people have said, he's kind of a fucking
Most don't like him.
yeah, right.
How's OKC doing? Not well, right?
I wish I could tell you I've been paying attention, but not really.
Dude, like fucking so all the injuries that the Warriors have sustained, including D'Angelo Russell has a sprained knee, ankle,
Dude,
something of the sort, wrist.
Fucked up this season.
Yeah, so they've got too many injuries going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, to answer your question, I'd like to see Melo be serviceable this year. I don't expect too much from him. I really just don't. At this point, he's what he came out of college in the year I graduated high school. And I think he was like 19.
Yeah.
And that was like a long time ago. So
he's like 30.
17. So he's like 34 years old probably.
Yeah.
That's the problem is that Father Time wins every time. So all I want for him is a serviceable year for him to play as literally through the whole year, contribute, maybe making an entrance into the playoffs, but really at the end of the day, let this be his.
But I feel like
his swan song.
He's been an offensive juggernaut for the better of his career, right? So usually, like people who have games that are less inclined to be shooters, as they get older, they start to develop more of a jump shot because obviously your knees can't take as much. So with him, he's 34 is really not that old. I mean, like
I don't think the debate is if he can score, man.
I think it is though because
all I hear about it, everybody talks about is the defensive effort, like his inability to really be. He's a liability because he's just not that. He's not defensively oriented.
But this is not a defense oriented league anymore.
Like, yeah, but you have to play some of it. If who you're guarding or who's guarding you is now you're allowing them to the point differential to be negative on your side. Like you know what I mean? Like you have to. I don't know. Like I said, I don't expect much. I don't think you can go into it expecting much. I think you should really just hope that Melo has a nice goodbye season, just like he deserves. Probably just like. And I mean, not that it has to be crazy, but just for people to realize, hey, this is the last time you're going to see Melo. If you want to watch him, watch him.
Yeah, I just think it has potential to be more than that.
If it was a championship contender, maybe.
But they are.
I don't think
they got pretty far last year.
I don't think they are.
I don't know. Dame himself put him in a good position.
Yeah, but
last year.
I don't think Dame himself can do it.
Right.
Or do it himself.
So what I'm saying is, they maybe took a gamble on Melo being like, "Yo, this is offensive piece we're missing."
Maybe. But at the same time, I don't believe that it's going to really transpire into anything.
Yeah, I
think they may. In my opinion,
they'll probably playing with them yet.
I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's going to be just as they'll be probably just as efficient as they were last year, maybe a little bit less. That's it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how things go. Like after the All-Star break, there's some talent scattered around. Finally,
Yeah. But speaking of second shots, they're giving. Well, Cap had that workout.
Yeah.
Which
segue king. I was going to pull that one too. I was like, yeah. That's a good segue into this next topic.
Yeah, So I don't know. I think that workout. Do you think he gets picked up by anybody? Is the question, or do you think this was just like a? Do you think it's like the elevator closed door button or the press button for walk sign at the street at the crosswalk?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The button that just makes you feel like you're being part of the process, but nothing's really going to be happening from it. because the door doesn't close when you press that button.
I was just
Not
reading
one
something.
fucking time is that door just said, all right, I'll close for you. You close it, and you'll be like, oh, I'm going to close it before this person comes. And it's mad awkward because the door just starts closing as they walk in. You'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. You made this awkward.
Like, I wasn't going to hold the door for you. I'm just going to come out and say it.
Like, I was trying to close it. You'd be like, oh, just close.
I hate being on the elevator with people, so I didn't want you to be on the elevator. Simple as that, you know.
Elevators got good acoustics. Like the freight elevators I used to work in, you sing a lot. Good acoustics in that bitch.
I mean, can anybody believe that Sam used to sing a lot? Yeah, so I don't know. I was just reading something. It was like some Apple News thing that popped up, right? And then some guy wrote an article talking about, yeah, you know, I think Cap kind of, it was like a ugly situation all around in a way because he, like, in a way hijacked the workout. Like, when he changed it to be in Atlanta and be on, like, his terms. And with that, I think it was only, like, certain media that was there. I don't think all the teams were there. So they, like, they're saying he, like, may have shot himself in the foot a little bit with that. Like, you know.
I know he changed that at last minute. He changed the location, which is weird, but I think that maybe was to keep away some of the negative, maybe some people who are going to like protest, or you know what I mean. Maybe there's protesters who don't want to allow him to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Does it matter to me in the long term that they gave him one? No, I think it should have happened way long. It's little too little, too late, in my opinion.
You think Jay had anything to do with it?
Maybe so. I seen some say that Jay had pressured Goodell because of the reputational bullet that Jay took.
Yeah.
With the deal they created. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like I don't know if it even matters, man. Like at this point, you should have gave this dude an opportunity. Yeah. This shouldn't have been a thing.
Right.
All of this is just like for what? Like. Motherfuckers know the true, like, people understand what the true justice would have been if it, like, this shit shouldn't have been prolonged for years. Motherfucking Cap should have been in the league a minute ago. He should have been playing. You shouldn't have to try out right now. Yeah. Like, all this is just, for whatever reason, like, to me, I don't know. And I guess maybe I could be seeing it wrong. Maybe I could, like, you know, maybe I'm not. I don't know. But in my opinion, I don't feel like it makes any difference because I don't know that he gets a position.
Well, that's the thing, right? That's the difference maker right there. Will he be picked up by anybody? Because, yeah, the workout shows, you know, a surface, some kind of, you know, ability, progression happening, right?
He said he's been ready, stays ready. Whatever.
No, not him being ready. It's just like it shows for the NFL, it's some kind of progression.
Yeah, know, but sometimes I feel like it's for a show, you know? Smoke and mirrors. And things.
So that'll be the thing. Now, will he get a job? If he gets offered a job, he's a starting, you know, quarterback somewhere. Not that that's necessarily the measure because he may not be starting quarterback, you know, material right now. He may have to be backup, like, you know. But it shows more progression, I think, if there's, like, serious scouting going on with him, right?
Yeah. I guess so. I just don't know. I mean, for me, if he gets a job, great. I'm happy for him if that's truly what he wants.
Bears are talking about picking him up.
Hey, man, whatever. Honestly, if he gets a job, he deserves a job. But he deserved the job already. Like, deserved. Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be a thing. Like, he should have been in the league. So, whatever, man. Like, you know, I wish Cap all the best. All this shit is... this whole... Everything, man. This whole fucking...
Yeah.
It was just an eye opener to a lot of societal problems, but like it happened at the same time where Trump was coming in office.
Yeah,
it's a lot of this bullshit, man. You know, but whatever. Yep. That's political. That like I just don't like to get into this podcast too much. But you know, you know, like I said though, if he gets a job, good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like I don't know that I'd be surprised.
For sure. And I mean, you're not necessarily keeping up with the NFL right now anyway.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I saw like a couple highlights from the his practice or whatever his workout that he put on.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was like, man, I could throw like that. Not anymore. I used to be able to throw, man. I used to have a nice little arm, but you know, nothing like crazy like Cap. But like, it just to me, it's like that's the thing about that workout. What They were just like playing catch.
Well, do they have to do like the 40 and like all that other?
I don't know.
shit?
They didn't show anything like that.
Vertical
They
test.
just displayed him throwing the ball.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess is like the most important part of the job.
I guess, but you got to be able to like elude defenders and then throw. It just was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever, man.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what happens with that. Is there anything else with basketball going on?
I'm sure there is, but I can't think of anything.
Oh yeah. Actually, Steph Curry, right? So anybody who's heard the story of MJ answering a question about him, he was like asking if he thought that Steph Curry was Hall of Fame material, and MJ said no.
Right, but the thing is, he had to say no. Not how as he has to answer that in a particular way, otherwise he can get fined.
Yeah,
That's the story.
well, because he's an owner.
Yeah, you can't like currently say things about current players. I think that's like tampering or whatever the fuck the league decided the rule was called. But
Yeah.
but go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, then some other reporter was on the court with Steph Curry, and he's like, "Have you ever sent any of your personal shoes, like the Currys, whatever? Have you ever sent them to any haters?" And he was like, "No." He's like, "But I might have to send a pair to MJ."
Well, I mean, listen, you're not yet, but eventually you will be, and then he can say you are in it because then he won't get fined. But
Yeah.
he has to speak based on fact, I believe. So
Yeah, and people asking him that question is a setup.
hell yeah,
He's kind of put in a position there. He'd be like, "I don't know, who's Steph Curry again?" Like,
like Steph, who with the shot?
yeah. All right. Yeah. So I mean, that's all, that's that on that.
That's that on that subject there.
You care to talk about Kodak Black and his situation at all?
Not really. I just that
It's kind of a dumb. It's kind of a dumb.
yeah, they're out for y'all motherfuckers, man. All you rappers that are like literally just still fucking up like that. I mean, the rap police is real. I just think it's taken on a different identity in a sense.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I don't know if it's the same, but like they're looking for you. Like, and as soon as you guys fuck up, and as soon as they seem to give you chances, like that's the problem. Like if they are not forgiving after so many chances. The judge was quoted saying, you've been given so many opportunities, or you've done so many.
He's like,
things.
I would take pity on you, but yeah, you've done, or I would say like it's just something about young age, right? Yeah.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, but you've just been fucking up since you were like 12.
So
Or
you've been doing so much for so long. Like at some point, you have to take some responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
And it's not cool. I mean, it's sad. Like you don't want to see people go to jail, but like, man, when you're young and you just.
How do you even have time to go do all that shit and fuck around? Like,
yeah, man. Like you should just be like hustling, fucking doing shows. But I guess idle time, idle hands. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's sad. You don't want to see people go to jail. But
give a young kid a lot of money.
what are you gonna do, man? That's the way this life is working. Like motherfuckers got to really grow up. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably.
You want to say that if you were given that opportunity, you wouldn't falter either. But you never know. Adam says that when he gets money, he wouldn't like buy crazy things, but then he decided to start coming up with like, what was the thing you wanted to do?
Wait, when did I say
Time
that?
transporter or some shit? Like you wanted to be like time traveler.
I don't think I ever said that I wouldn't spend my money like a crazy person.
No, we had some crazy discussion. We're gonna have to reference back. We got a lot of episodes now, so like all these things blur together. If you didn't know, we got 66 before this.
Yeah, there's 66 other
to the
ones.
hundreds and tens.
The real ones know.
Yeah, subscribe so we know it's real,
Or
motherfuckers.
something like that. The fuck were we just talking about?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh yeah, we were talking about Kodak, but yeah, whatever. Listen, just I don't even want to go into it because it was all really just him being stupid too many times and get your shit together.
Like I guess in fights, you can't grab the nuts if you're really in some sort of like, but you're in like a prison, dude. Like they gonna see you regardless. Like you're not gonna get in a fight, grab somebody's nuts because you're getting beat up. They fall down and you get to run away, dude. You're not running anywhere. You're gonna get beat up by the other guards. This is not something you. I don't get it. I don't get it. Also, hey, I saw. Speaking of that, Kanye went and did Sunday service at some fucking prison in Houston.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't want to go you ain't want to come to county here, right?
No.
I don't know. I just find that weird. Like, dude is like a fucking dick face. Like,
I would agree.
He's starting a cult. First and foremost, Kanye is starting a cult.
Yeah,
he's going on Joel Osteen for like $100,000 or some shit. Dude, Joel Osteen already got the smile of like a devilish motherfucker, right?
That's because he made so much money off religion that he doesn't actually believe in.
Dude, so much money I went into the wrong career path.
Yeah.
So much money.
Yeah.
Man. Have people dancing around and shit. Like,
there's a certain amount of money you can pay me to do pretty much all things.
No, there's not that. No, not that.
I mean, yeah.
But like, I find it fucking.
Maybe.
Don't you find it fucked up that he didn't go to like Cook County here?
Yeah, of course. Kanye is not a Chicagoan.
No,
he is not.
Oh, I
and you know, I don't really care if he comes back.
He uses Chicago to his. Excuse me, but like he uses it selfishly.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when
this is my city. Watch this.
Like the other city.
What the fuck is this, man?
all the New York and California people, all the New York and California artists, they talk about home all the time and they go back all the time. Kanye talks about home all the time and never comes here.
Dude, Kim is like, dude, Kanye, you can't go back home. Don't do that. Dude, I don't know what he be wearing. It looks like he just like. It really looks like cult clothing.
It looks like
he's gonna do the Jim Jones thing down in like what he did in South America. I forget, it was in Guyana. I think it's Youngstown, Kingstown, whatever it is. Anyway, where everybody drank the cyanide. Yeah. That's what he's gonna do, man. Hey, do not do what Kanye's telling you to do.
No.
Listen, no.
This is I'm telling you, it just always reminds me of Stonecutters.
Kanye's gonna disappear one day. We're like, where's he at? He's gonna have billions of dollars just chilling in like a castle.
I think I heard something about his. Didn't you say that he has $1 billion now?
I saw that somewhere he got $1 billion deal from some place.
I just want $1 million deal from some place.
Dude, I just want like $12.
I'm not signing paperwork for $12.
Yeah, that's like a little bit. But I would gladly take $12 extra today. Like, you know how much dude, that's $12 extra, dude. I didn't work for it or nothing. I just got it. Like, you know how rare that happens?
Hey, $12 extra.
Woo! Like, dude, it's so rare to me that I've like money comes out of my account so often. Like, I just like, when one day is it just gonna jump randomly back in? Like,
yeah.
Like, it'd be really nice if you like just a random thing happened where like I got buried. Like, why can't Monopoly be real? Why can't I get a bank error in my favor and receive $150? I would really enjoy that, man.
I would love to win second prize at a beauty contest and win $10.
Dude, like, what's the one where all my opponents gotta give me $50? Like, dude, I'm just walking around like, hey, dude, you're my ops. Give me $50, bitch.
You're building in loan matures.
Yeah, profitable that day is gonna be. Dude, when you get that card and you're playing with like 6 people, you're like, yes, all your money's mine.
Yeah, it's always nice. Every player must pay you, what, $50?
Dude, imagine waking up in the morning, you get an email like, bank error in your favor. What? $150? Go to your fucking account. You're like, dude, Monopoly's real. Dude, first thing I'm going to do is go find a get out of jail free card.
I'd be real mad.
I swear to God, I'm going to get a jail out of free. Dude, I got my card. Got my card.
I'd be real mad when fucking Chance moves me to the next nearest railroad. Like, what do I need to be here for?
Chance, the rapper, did it. You gotta go. You gotta go to jail. For some reason, Chance turned into like a blues
or something.
Some guy.
Whatever you were going for there.
Yeah, but like I was talking real nice. If there was harps playing in the background, you'd know it was Chance.
Windpipes.
I enjoy being married. I like my kids a lot.
The only thing that
and I'm from Chicago. Reading Rainbow. Like what? Like it's just popcorn rap, man. It's not fun to listen to.
The only things I heard from his album.
But Chance, I fuck with you. Other than that, you're kind of nuts. But other than that,
I have his shit downloaded. I haven't listened to it, but a couple things.
Chance?
Yeah, a couple things that popped up on my shuffle.
Why?
They're like interludes where it's just like random people talking and like they're at his wedding talking to him. You know, John Witherspoon is one of them.
Oh, John Witherspoon would be a great fucking person to make as your fucking GPS.
Yeah.
You better turn that corner. Bang, 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 bang. Better hit the brakes before you bang, bang. John Witherspoon would be a great, like, Alexa.
Yeah. Siri.
Oh, man. But no, I think the idea of a Monopoly being real would be fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Do not go to jail. Do not advance. Go. What if like every month you got $200 just for being the first of the month, right? But on the first of the month, that morning you woke up and like you got an email that says when you're advancing to go, do not collect the $200. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. That's when I bust out my get out of jail free card. Like bang, bitch, got
this. Somebody call me.
Be like, I was told I can give this to you.
Yeah.
What if that was a real get out of jail free card and nobody's ever used it?
Parker Brothers is
Parker Brothers got be like, dude, nobody ever uses the get out of jail free card.
These motherfuckers are like working with the federal government.
What the fuck would free parking be? What, you just rob somebody?
Well, technically, we always played free parking against the rules because we're not supposed to collect the money.
Dude, the rules are terrible anyway. The rules are supposed to be exactly how we play them.
No, I 100% agree. But I'm just saying,
just like when Uno should be, you should be able to stack.
Yeah,
be like, dude, draw 50, bitch. Be like, dude,
because draw twos and draw fours are supposed to be reverses, are they?
Like, they're all fun.
Playing
it's
1-on-1.
all fun. Yeah, that's true too. You can't go bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I truly enjoy those games. We used to play those a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't played Monopoly in a long time.
Man, I used to whoop your ass in Monopoly.
We used to have games that went for days and days and days.
Yeah, because playing with two people, there's really nothing you can do about it, but just like...
It would literally be set up on your bedroom floor for like a week and a half.
Like, dude, I finally beat Adam in that 12-day game of fucking Monopoly.
Yeah, one-on-ones take a long time.
What's my achievement? Literally nothing. You fucking wasted your whole day.
Not really. We played probably like an hour or two a night.
Monopoly doesn't... People don't like to play Monopoly because of like... how long it takes to finally start getting into the game.
Yeah.
Because you all got to go around the board once, and then people start buying things, and like there's like 4 things people got, and
it's all a matter of dice rolls. So like if you get like
if
2, 3, 4, like you're going very slowly through life.
like fuck. The guy who like gets to like jump and the advance to go right away, you're like, dude, this motherfucker's
like,
gonna win.
You got an extra $200 already? Fuck.
He's already up on us.
Advance to boardwalk? No, that's not fair.
Dude, he's got Atlantic and Marvin Gardens. Don't let him get the other one.
Ventnor, no, fuck that.
And then there's a spot you just land on that literally just sends you to jail. You're like, la, 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 bam.
Like, damn, should have not taken this trip.
Oh, man, we were talking about literally nothing.
Hey, listen, man, Monopoly is a very important thing to talk about.
Monopoly's hilarious, but like, I think it's more prevalent, like more like relevant than the game of life.
Is that your most favorite of board games?
No, that Omega Virus was probably my favorite, but not many people know about that game. So
I always try to see if I can find it somewhere too.
You can find it. It's just not cheap, and I want to make sure
you can only get it from eBay. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I've tried to find it in like gaming stores, and they're not everywhere. Omega Virus is a pretty cool game. Some of you may know about it. It was like a early '90s game.
Yeah.
I don't even want to try to describe it. It'll make me sound like I'm like make me sound like I like Jedis and shit. And we know I don't like that gay shit. So like, only gay in the way that it's not cool. Not gay.
How am I supposed to describe things that are gay?
Pee in your pants is the coolest. Goo. He's like, okay, give me a second. He's like, everybody my age pees their pants.
Pee in your pants is the coolest.
Well, she's like, if pee in your pants is the coolest, then what'd she say?
She's like, consider me Miles Davis. Oh, that was the grossest thing I've ever heard.
Let's go. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah.
Tangent King.
I was like Tangent King.
Oh, Segway.
Kind of.
It's kind of. It's like they're one and the same in this one.
Yeah, so there were just like some.
Yo, as I get older, my knees pop for no reason. They just like pop, 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 pop.
Me too.
Bang,
walking
bang.
up the
Me
stairs.
and my sugar got real nasty in there.
So you my nephew's boy.
He's like, he's like, you welcome to use it anytime. He's my brother's boy. He's like, Nah, I'm good. That motherfucker just poured the water out the condom and put it back in his pocket. Like you can put that shit on his dick later on, like when he's fucking. Like that's not how that works. There's things inside that are now in your jacuzzi. And that
you hit the lotto. You
pool.
could probably go buy more instead of just reusing the same one over and over again.
He said, "You see the pool?" He's like, "Yeah, it's cool. Where the water?" He's like, "And no pools in the projects." Literally, he's like, "But the hot tub, me and my sugar, we get real nasty in there." Yo, he was the perfect brother to John Witherspoon in that movie.
Yeah,
100%.
I've definitely been intending to go through the Friday series.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one too. But yeah, we were getting to Adam Sandler and his friendship with who?
With Brad Pitt.
Never would have thought those guys were friends.
Bradley Pitt, Pittsburgh.
The way their careers go, Pittsburgh. That's his last name?
I don't think so.
What if it was like? What if his last name's like Pittsbrickle? Like, oh, I got to change this shit if I'm ever gonna be in Hollywood. Nobody's gonna ever fucking hire Pittsbrickle.
I'm sorry, but anything that ends with an inkle or ickle in last name is hilarious. I had my car at the shop. And Monday I went to go and bring it in and pick up their loaner.
Finkel and Einhorn.
And he was like,
Einhorn and Finkel.
He was like bedding quickle or some shit like that. And I was trying to not look at the name because it was making me laugh. I was like, what car are you giving me? Yeah, so they gave me a Grand Cherokee to hold me over on that. And I was like, at least you guys got like
I've had a Cherokee. That was like cool, I guess. But,
yeah. You know. I was like, can you just give me the SRT for a week? Because
I've asked them.
If you really want
Is that what you got right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I got my car back now. But like if you really want somebody to like come back and upgrade their car, it's a good way to do that, you know?
Hell yes.
Give me some power that I don't have in my current automobile and be like, hey, look, this is the luxury you get when you go one step
and then
up.
you'd go buy it.
Yeah.
People, they don't understand that marketing shit.
No.
What time is it?
'Tis 12:36. What do we got, like an hour and some change in?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't really have anything else to talk about that's important at all. So
yeah, and unfortunately, I've got some plans to.
I've got some things to do.
I got some things to get to. Open bar situations.
More important than our hundreds and tens of fans.
To the hundreds and tens and fives, actually. Thank you for being subscribers to us. And to the half of you that actually watch us, thank you for watching.
And tell a friend.
Tell your friends to get with my friends.
The way I see
and then we'll have like multiple friends.
If we get to like 180 some subscribers, we might have 100 actual people who watch, you know?
Dude, my goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of this year.
Yeah, that's a dream.
Definitely not going to happen.
No.
But hey, you know,
I mean,
numbers are secondary to content. We hope that we provide really fucking great content.
True,
to you.
but if one of our clips went viral, I wouldn't be mad about it. You know what I mean?
Viral this, viral that, viral.
Put on your viral hat.
Oh man, you're a rhyme master. Different levels, dude. I didn't know I was following the rhyme master Reverend Sharpton.
I mean,
that was a good rhyme. All right, man. We're gonna go, man. We've been
go play by the bay, eat some hay.
I just may. What do you say?
He was a rhyme master.
No, we're the rhyme masters. All right, sorry guys.
Just me.
That's about it. Follow us on all the IGs and all the other sheets.
Yes, and because I didn't say in the beginning, I am Adam. This is Osama.
You didn't?
We will no, because as soon as whenever we try to introduce the show, it just never goes as planned. It's 67 episodes of this. At some point, we know.
No, at some point you think you'd realize this is how it's gonna be. You got to find a way to battle around it.
It's gonna turn your mic down.
Turn these down
during welcome time.
Turn these. You know what? Nobody watches this far into it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's not true. There's at least 2 people who watch it all the way to the end.
Either way.
Shout out to you, and opposite shout out to Glenn.
All right, y'all. Be easy.
Peace.